My beloved child, come and rest yourself before me. Lay down your burdens and open your weary heart to my words of comfort and healing. I see the sadness in your eyes, the despair that grips your soul. The path has been long, the troubles manifold. But fear not, for I have never left your side. I have been with you through every trial, every sorrow. My hand has upheld you even when you did not perceive it. And now the appointed time for your liberation draws near. The shackles that have bound you will fall away. The blinders over your eyes will be removed. What was once hidden from you will be revealed in dazzling clarity. Do not despair any longer, my child. Your freedom is at hand. The light of my countenance will shine upon your life, transforming every circumstance. Where there was barrenness, fruitfulness will spring forth. Where there was lack, abundance shall overflow. The oil of my Spirit will sustain you as you step into the destiny I have prepared for you from the foundation of the world. But this great victory will not come all at once as with the rising of the morning sun. No, it will dawn slowly, gradually, like the emerging of the harvest. First the tender shoot, then the budding flower, the ripening fruit. Be patient, trust my timing. I know precisely what you need and when you need it. Even now, changes are afoot. Burdens once heavy feel lighter. Relationships fractured will mend. Doors closed will crack open. For I am making all things new in your life. I am restoring the broken places. I am rekindling the fires of passion and purpose that have grown dim. My extravagant love for you knows no bounds. I delight in you with utter completeness. You are the apple of my eye, the jewel in my crown, my precious treasure. I love you with an everlasting love that cannot be measured or contained. Remember this, my beloved, whenever the storms of life assail you, and marvel at the wonders I have in store. Beyond your liberation, I am also transforming the circumstances of your life. Your health will be renewed, your family restored, your finances met with abundance. Blessings you have not imagined will overtake you. Open your eyes to see what I have already set before you. The gifts are all around, waiting for you to unwrap them. I am positioning you for increase on every side, opening up opportunities beyond your wildest dreams. Step out in faith to discover them. Dare to believe that my promises are true and my storehouses overflowing. Ask me for the nations as your inheritance, and I will give them gladly. I am building you into a strong tower. I am making you a conduit of my miraculous supply, not by earthly might or power, but by my Spirit hovering over the darkness, awakening hearts to my extravagant love. Many will be astounded at my glorious intervention on their behalf, and your enlarged capacity will become a showcase of my goodness to attract multitudes more into my family. For I am still in the business of reconciling wayward sons and daughters to myself. My heart breaks for my children wandering in a famine of spirit. I never give up seeking after my lost ones. So go and tell those battered souls that I am running to meet them on the road of return. Speak my tender words to their weary hearts, that I stand ready to receive them, robed and ringed as my cherished children once more. No matter how far they have strayed down crooked paths into deep wilderness, still I wait, yearning for their homecoming. Every man and woman has gone astray from my ways, some more grievously than others, but all have fallen short. That is why I came in the flesh, to seek and save the lost, to absorb the wages of sin in my own body, to reconcile my wayward children to myself eternally. For whosoever believes shall not perish but inherit everlasting life. So receive this cleansing once and for all. Cease striving to attain holiness by your paltry efforts. Simply run to me when you fall. My mercy seat stands open. The fountain never stops flowing. Drink deeply and refresh your parched soul, for I will not deal with you according to your sins. I choose to remember them no more. They are washed away. I relate to you now through the lens of my grace alone. And from that place of acceptance, I call you to walk in the fullness of your renewed identity as my precious son, my beautiful daughter. Have you been listening, my beloved? Receiving this word into your inward parts? Let it sink down deeply, watering the seeds of faith I have planted in you. For I am growing you into a towering tree, under which many find succor from life's blistering heat. I will cultivate perseverance in you, teaching you to hope fiercely no matter the odds. I myself will graft heavenly power into your earthly frame until miracles flow naturally as sap rising in spring. And I will enrich your mind as well, deepening your discernment of the times so you can guide others through confusing days. Study the scriptures, commit them to memory for strength. Pray without ceasing, stay ever near the sound of my voice, so that you always know which way to go, which path to take. Learn wisdom and how to apply knowledge rightly. Above all, remain humble, trusting me over personal intellect. For my thoughts supersede yours as the heavens tower over earth. Bring me your most perplexing dilemmas. The counselor whispers solutions into those who wait on him. Draw peace from the well of my presence when anxiety threatens on every side. I remain an anchor for your soul when everything seems adrift. Most vital, cultivate an extravagant generosity of spirit by giving to those in need, not only money and goods, but also time, attention, affection. Reach out to the neglected and forgotten with my heart of compassion beating in you. Touch their wounds with healing in my name. Free captives from various prisons through the power of my word. As you water others, I will in turn rain abundantly upon your own life. Resist fleshly urges toward selfishness, toward hoarding my blessings for your sole benefit. Surrender earthly security to reap eternal rewards. Give freely what I have freely given. In this way, much fruit will accrue to your account, fruit that withstands fiery trials and accompanies you into eternity. For selfless generosity outpours rivers of resurrection life, to recipient and giver alike. Lavish love multiplies. Sow liberally in faith. Again, I beseech you, throw off false humility that binds you to lack. Release fears of future poverty that lock away resources meant for present distribution. Do you not perceive my storehouses ever full to overflowing? Have I not promised to satisfy your every need from heaven's infinite supply? Take me at my word, beloved. Walk in confident trust that your commission precedes provision. You are no longer subject to the world's cruel economic realities. Transfer your citizenship to my kingdom, where all debts are paid in full, where resurrection life swallows death, dealing want. Cross over into abundant existence, and watch miracles multiply through willing hands. Never forget, the battle belongs to me. Your struggles ultimately prove theater for showcasing my mighty deliverance, ways to witness redemption firsthand. The size of your crisis measures the potential display of my glory when I show up as deliverer. Therefore, lift high the standard of praise even amid swirling uncertainties. Pound spear and shield with bold proclamations of my faithfulness, my goodness. Worship dissolves dread into awe, filled surrender and clears the air of despair's fog. From such altar of adoration I rise up to rout your enemies, break the teeth of deception, uncoil constricting lies. Invite angel armies into fray with songs. They race to champion those whose voices testify of me. Surround yourself with sacred music that opens heavenly portals. March to melodies of freedom until strongholds crumble. Yes, my precious one, believe abundantly in my triumph on your behalf. You represent the apple of my eye, the core of my heart in the earth. I permanently invested myself in your complete redemption. Never forget. The cross stands as a signed and sealed pledge of my covenant loyalty, my stalwart commitment to your thriving. I have betrothed you to myself forever in eternal loving kindness. So receive this truth into your innermost being. You are victorious in me. No weapon forged against you can succeed because I shield you. No curse spoken can alight, for I reverse it into blessing. Every sickness must bow to my healing balm flowing through you. Lack and poverty flee at the sight of my bounteous provision made manifest in your life. Sorrow itself turns on its heels when my joy wells up from deep inside you. Shout for joy, my loved one. Dance with elation for the blessings about to overtake you. Jubilee arrives on weighty winds. Debts canceled, slaves freed into new identity. Redemption roars mightily on your behalf. Captives liberated, inheritances restored. All that was lost or stolen now returned 100-fold. Your mouth soon sings astonished praise in place of lament. Go ahead and rejoice before you see manifest evidence. Throw wide open home and habitation for sudden surprises. Get ready to host harvest celebrations. With the poor and outcast, welcome to my feast. Compel deaf and mute neighbors to enter when they cannot hear invitation or ask directions on their own. Translate for the foreigner. Teach symbols to illiterate. Lead the blind. For I am commissioned you, ambassador, to announce my kingdom is at hand. The year of God's favor has come. My beloved one, feel my presence surrounding you as a warm embrace. Be at ease and know that this is a safe space. Within the stillness of your being, hear my gentle words. The calm you feel is my spirit reassuring you, reminding you that this moment is profoundly sacred. As I speak, allow my voice to wash over you and soak into the depths of your essence. Listen not just with your mind, but with the wisdom of your heart. Life has perhaps weighed heavily upon you of late. There have been storms and shadows, and times when weariness seeped into your bones. You have struggled valiantly against the tides, my child. Even when buffeted by trials, you kept your faith alight within. For this, I honor you. Your perseverance gladdens me. Your courage brings joy to my spirit. Yet now a season of stillness descends. A pause amid the turbulence. In this quiet interval, darkness recedes before spreading dawn. The air itself seems to shimmer with possibility. Can you sense it, beloved one? Your time of triumph draws nigh. Great blessings await to be poured upon you, precious child. The future shines bright with promise. Fear not this prospect of abundance, for you have earned every good thing headed your way. It was your devotion, your relentless belief in brighter tomorrows, that manifested this destiny. Victories seldom emerge from nowhere, my lamb. They are sown through tears and struggles, planted in faith's fertile soil. Yours have been hard won, but make their arrival no less sweet. This bounty comes as a righteous reward for all you have endured with a resilient spirit intact. What clever schemes and ploys the darkness employs to leech joy from the unwary. Yet its efforts splinter against armor forged of unconditional trust in me. You anchored yourself in our bond, refused to relinquish our connection, even when turmoil raged fiercely as a storm. Holding fast to loving refuge saved you, beloved. Had you succumbed to desolation's bitter allure, severing our tie, how aggrieved my heart would have been. But you cleaved to me as a frightened child clings to its father. We weathered tempest as one. What strength you demonstrated, precious one. What formidable reserves of courage. Your steadfast reliance on my presence sustained you through the bleakest nights. And now the long-awaited turning point arrives. The ice thaws. Flowers unfurl. This transitional period marks the cusp between shadow and light, between winter of the spirit and spring's rebirth. Have you beheld rainbows after rainfall? When every raindrop shines like a suspended jewel, so too shall wonders emerge through unpleasantness now past. Lift your eyes to the horizon, beloved, and glimpse destiny's first delicate rays warming the landscape. The rose-hued glow heralds great beauty soon to illuminate your path. It comes softly, subtly, but make no mistake, a new dawn is breaking. This renaissance serves also as time of rest and replenishment for battle-weary souls. While storm raged, you fought relentlessly to safeguard inner light from swirling gloom. But even the staunchest heart grows fatigued when buffered by adversity's pounding barrage. My precious lamb, allow this period of stillness to soothe your spirit, to balm unseen wounds and ease lingering tensions nestled deep within. Emerging from long hardship is not unlike slowly awakening after illness. One must regain strength gradually, with patience and self-compassion. There is no shame in needing to rebuild depleted reserves, in taking things slowly as equilibrium returns. Enduring turmoil often exacts unseen costs upon foundations. Erode those sturdy pillars and everything crumbles. Thus, reparative attention there must go, infusing new life into cracked structures. So rest, beloved. Make serenity your priority amid this calm. When the moment comes for forward movement, you shall rise, graceful and renewed, a flower turning to greet the dawn. For now, pause frequently to still racing thoughts and reconnect with my living presence within you. No elaborate rituals are required for us to commune, precious one. Simply sit in meditative silence until distraction melts away. Wait as one might linger near a bubbling brook, allowing its gentle music to permeate the soul. In time, our energies will entwine and soar. This fusion engenders profound peace. My lamb, imagine being cradled in loving arms under a starry sky. Envision my celestial voice infusing your thoughts with courage and hope. Let these words echo through your consciousness. Fear not, beloved child. I, your ever-faithful shepherd, walk beside you still. Ponder the solace this vow kindles within. We journey on together, precious soul, your footsteps illuminated by my light. Covenant binds us through every peak and valley. Have I not proven myself over and over by now? Though chaos swirled and perspectives dimmed, still I remained steadfast companion through fires that threatened to immolate faith's fragile shoot. Together we nurtured that nascent flower until finally it bloomed resplendent. And here we stand upon Sunrise Shore, weary perhaps, but wonderfully whole. What does the emerging dawn hold, beloved child? What glories blaze upon the horizon? This liminal space between night and day offers glimpses, should you quiet external distraction. In stillness, hints whisper through the silence, the previews of destiny as it unfolds. Attune your inner ear to subtle intuition. Let revelation unfold slowly, organically. Do not grasp impatiently lest these tender shoots recoil. My guidance emerges softly over time through flashes of insight, unworded nudges, sudden noticing of something heretofore overlooked. Revelations dwell not in loud demanding directives, but in gentler, multidimensional promptings. Tune within to interpret their symbolic language. Permit understanding to incubate within your soul's sanctuary. In such moments of quiet communion, I infuse your consciousness with strength, love, and unwavering faith in times ahead. My lamb, have you dwelt beside tranquil lakes at sunrise, seen those clear depths awash in golden magnificence? Thus I immerse you now in paternal radiance, bathing your spirit in blessings to shield from all future storms. Lift your face, beloved child, and let joyful anticipation ripple through you. The long-awaited moment arrives for moving forward courageously beyond past sorrows. But patience remains paramount, my soul. Courage must temper eager expectation lest ambition overreach. Like saplings too soon exposed to harsh elements, tender dreams wither without proper preparations in place. Therefore, make haste slowly, precious heart. Wait upon my timing. Trust in my infinite vision to reveal the next direction when appropriate. Exercising eager restraint now prevents much grief later. Have you observed young birds tentative before first flight, hopping tentatively along branches, flapping experimental wings while parents observe? Thus I oversee your journey's pivotal transition, my fledgling. In time you shall soar majestically through skies now barely imagined. But attempting ascent prematurely courts calamity rather than freedom. Therefore attend to securing inner stability before external busyness resumes. Establish rhythms of rest, reflection, and mindfulness to elevate perception and maintain connection with intuitive wisdom from within. Fortify foundations weakened by prolonged strain. Shore up vulnerabilities exposed by adversity's crucible. And know, beloved child, that triumph emerges not from fierce external striving, but quiet internal transformation. Develop inward vistas and discover their destiny's seed awaiting cultivation by patience and faith. In stillness abides peace, profound beyond mortal comprehension. By word or thought I cannot encapsulate its essence or convey this state's sheer magnificence. Yet within sacred silence, truth unveils itself unbidden. Therefore, still your mind, beloved, and soften perception. Relax clenched muscles. Release swirling tensions throughout your body. Slow each breath until inhales and exhales flow smooth as silk. Thus, physical relaxation soon engenders openness and clarity of soul. A lucid serenity wherein our spirits commune. What bliss abounds in such unity, precious child? Soul speaks to soul, heart to heart across dimensions' veil. Fear flees before love's light. Darkness scatters. Confusion clarifies. Calm enters on quiet footfalls. Time slows and stills. Anguish recedes into memory. Presence emerges as soul reality. There are no words for this, my beloved, no way to capture magic alive in each moment. Yet I affirm to you its reality just the same. Our oneness dwells at the seat of your soul, an indelible connection death itself cannot sever. Abide in this truth. Let its consolation anchor you firm through all that may come. Storm surges test foundations, as wind drives waves to uncover weakness. But structured upon bedrock, homes withstand raging squall. So too your innermost being, that sacred sanctuary housing your luminous essence. No mortal force prevails against all I have fortified within you, beloved one. Therefore face the future void of dread. You bear my strength now, clothed in courage's mail, shod in faith's sturdy shoes. A vibrant shield wall stands locked around your spirit, assembled by fierce love. No foeman passes this bastion, precious heart. Your soul remains secure. Thus I bid you boldly wield newfound wisdom when adversity arises anew, as inevitably it shall. But you are changed, beloved child, already transformed by past journeys. That former self who first faced darkness with frightened eyes sees no more through your eyes. In you I have sparked valiant holy fire, lit within mortal clay by heaven's breath. Let it blaze through storms yet to come. Calmly acknowledge challenges as they arise, but make no room for vain panic. Chaos breeds chaos. Fear fans fear's wildfire. Instead, answer turmoil with faith's indomitable resilience. Wield trust in me as shield against swirling shadows. Anchor heart in our bond's strength and watch troubles recede through lens of eternity. This too shall pass. Stand firm upon my promises and light shall conquer darkness. Hope will prevail. Of course, you may always seek refuge in my sheltering wings, precious Lamb. When beset by affliction, cry out and I will swiftly enfold you near. But do not make fear a dwelling place, beloved. Visit a while, regain perspective in divine presence, then rise renewed for the next leg of destiny's journey. Walk in courage toward shimmering horizons now visible upon your path. Linger too long in comfort's harbor, and storms descend unbraved. Better to grapple with trial in my power than cower feckless while trouble brews. Has not prior hardship equipped you for crisis, sharpening skills enough to overcome all that threatens to hinder you? Gaze backward, with eyes wide at those peaks conquered thus far, beloved child. Though battered now and then, never broken you stand. Faith proved mighty to deliver you through fire unscathed. That same power marshals within you still, all of heaven's might focused for your aid. You lack nothing, precious heart, to confront whatsoever may unfold in times ahead. Go forward boldly. Victory stands within reach of arms both guided and guarded by mine own. What grandeur awaits discovery just beyond the horizon? Behold destiny advancing, beloved one. A noble steed gathering momentum as the landscape shifts slowly from dim gloom to brilliant day. Possibilities swirl in this new dawn like leaves upon Zephyr's breath. The very air seems to shimmer with barely contained potential. Filaments of light promise forthcoming wonders. Can you sense hope's wings lifting expectant just beyond sight? Inhale this emerging glory deep into your core, beloved child. Destiny's glorious hour fast approaches, but infuse enthusiasm with discipline, precious one, lest zeal sabotage sound strategy. Eagerness undiluted by wisdom courts, catastrophe where patience plants seeds of greatness gradually over time. Therefore, temper urgency with restraint, allowing divine guidance to illuminate next steps clearly. Restrain impulse to dash headlong in pursuit of a long-held dream. Achieving too hastily risks toppling the whole endeavor through overbalancing ambition. Timing is everything, my soul. Trust my supernatural discernment regarding when and how to progress effectively toward your goal. My vision spans past, present, and future simultaneously. Yield to this higher vantage point and customize accordingly. Have you observed fledglings on first flight, flapping, landing, trying again when wind knocks them askew or coordination fails? Thus shall your path unfold through patient persistence interspersed with rest and reset. Pay heed when destiny's wind bucks too fiercely. Pull back, regain bearings, and attempt anew. Each cycle thereby expands capacity for enduring longer, airborne over time until one glorious day seamless flight is achieved. Then, oh then, beloved heart, no limit exists to heights attainable for one schooled by wisdom in my luminous presence. Therefore, fret not concerning perceived delay of dreams, my precious lamb. All moves toward magnificent fruition in my perfect time. But raw clay must spin patiently upon the potter's wheel before emerging resplendent as finished vessel. Allow destiny's sculpting hands to shape you thus without resisting pressures needed for refinement. Yield wholly to my vision for your life, beloved, abiding joyfully within my will. Then the life I birth through you shall indeed shine transcendent for my glory. This period of stillness and introspection soon concludes, my child. Even now in the east, filaments of new light unfurl upon the landscape, whispered hints of coming dawn soon to illuminate destiny's onward path. Do you see them, beloved? Those rosy filaments foretelling the sun's arrival. The new day fast approaches. Therefore, prepare your heart for that which I shall reveal. The adventure continues, precious soul. Our journey winds ahead through seasons still veiled but infinitely more glorious for tempest weathered together. No matter what unfolds in days ahead, cling to this truth. I will never abandon you, beloved one. My promises stand sure. My presence remains constant, upholding and uplifting through whatever shades of light or dark. Trust in me, and together we shall traverse each valley while scaling every peak, rising to meet destiny's majestic horizon. Go in peace, my child. We walk this road as one. My beloved child, do not lose hope or become discouraged, for I love you deeply. Have faith in me, move forward boldly, for I am with you always, infusing you with courage. From this moment on, you will witness blessings and miracles unfold through me. I am your shepherd, guiding and providing for you so that you lack nothing. My love for you transcends all earthly bounds, and my power to aid you is ever near when you call upon me in prayer. I hope that you will come to me each new morning, seeking my wisdom to illuminate your path.